My name is Saloni Firasta Vastani. Most of my students call me Dr. V or Professor V. I teach pricing strategy course for many years now at Goizueta. The course is divided into two broad modules. The first module is price setting, and the second one is price getting. So in the price setting module, we're working on understanding what price to launch the product at, what pricing model to pick, whether it should be dynamic pricing or outcome-based pricing or subscription-based pricing models, and at what price point is their willingness to pay. We learn techniques such as conjoints, Van Westendorp's, other experimental techniques that were used to come up with that exact price point to launch the product. In the second module, students work with data sets to get that price in the market, to see if discount and promotions are working, what kind of changes do they need to make the product successful in the marketplace, what are some of the illegal and ethical challenges around that, how do you respond to competition, how do you respond to a price war, should you respond to a price war. So all of that is covered in the gamut of the course. The students love the live case aspect of it. What we've done is I've co-written cases with some of the top companies, and the protagonist in the case actually comes to the classroom and debriefs with us. So just like in a normal HBR case study, students not only deal with the black and white of a case, but hearing from executives, learning about not only the clear data that's present in the case and tables. We learn about what are some of the nuances that go into the decision making, some of the strategies, some of the broader, the grays as I call it, in a corporate decision making, so that when the students get out and be leaders, they can not only be prepared to do the analytical work, but some of that art that comes with judgment. Pricing is the center of many different functional areas, whether you'll be working in marketing, finance, sales, or consulting, or even an entrepreneur, you'll be working on price. Sales is interested because that's where the rubber meets the road, and you're negotiating with customers on price. Finance is interested in pricing because it has the biggest lever for profitability. Marketing is interested in price because to assess willingness of customers to pay for that particular product. And an entrepreneur, that's the make or break point, because that's one of the critical pieces of information that customers are looking at while making and buying decisions for your product. So when you're working with price, you're really working across all functional areas, and you're in a very strategic place, and that's what I love about price. The other interesting thing about price is that changes in price can impact the bottom line almost immediately. So a small change in price can have a big change to the bottom line. It's a very measurable impact, and that's one of the reasons why many consulting companies looking to make a quick impact go to price first. So there's healthy pricing practices in BCG, McKinsey, Bain, and some of the other top consulting companies where many of my students end up.